hot girl shit.
Real ass bitch, give a
Hot
fuck.
Barbie summer.
What Juicy say?
Real,
Like,
real ass bitch,
Don't
give a
run
fuck.
from me, free.
real ass nigga, give a fuck about a bitch. It is what it is, this some 5-star dick. She a big old freak, it's a must that I hit. It's a hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit.
Real ass bitch,
Know she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah.
real ass bitch.
Know she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit.
Look,
Yeah, yeah.
handle me? Who gon' handle me? Thinking he's a player, he's a member on the team. He put in all that work, he wanna be the MVP. I told him ain't no taming me, I love my niggas equally. Fucking 9 to 5 niggas with that superstar deep. Fuck the superstar nigga, now I got him far link. I called a Jake to get that nigga, I told him call, don't send no text. And don't you tell him you with me when they be asking where you at. I can't read your mind, gotta say that shit.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Lady Ashley, and today is a college time video. How my first week of college went at a new college. I am now a junior in college. Go to Madai College. It's my 3rd year. I'm going for pre-vet for my veterinary degree. So for this video, I wasn't really sure how to tell you guys everything on how everything went. I was probably just gonna drift off into another topic. So I got some questions off of my iPad. So, what college do I go to? I go to Madai College. My major is pre-vet for veterinary degree. How big is the college? The college it's only 3 buildings. It's not that big. It's like actually pretty small. Yeah, you can pretty much like, all the buildings are connected, so you can just walk through each building without even going outside. What's it like for your first year? What's a typical day in your college? I will be making a vlog about that sometime this week. At my college, how big it is, how it looks, my classes, my schedule, the students, yeah. How much time do students spend studying per week? I want to say, well, every major is different. I would say for my major, pre-vet or vet tech, I want to say the students study about 25 to 40 hours a week because it is intense and it is a competitive major. Everyone wants to be an animal doctor, I'm guessing. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna need to study a whole lot a week. What do you do when you're not in class? For being my first week and my first year there, because I did do 2 years at ECC City Campus, I would go to my next class to see where it is, preferably, or I would just browse around, be on my phone, or look at my schedule, re-look at the notes, look back on what the teacher said, or go to the computer lab to look at that profile, my schedule, syllabus, any assignments. I already have homework assignments that's due this week, so yeah. What kinds of things are there to do in your school's hometown? Madai College. Madai College. Madai College is, I want to say, like across the street from Delaware Park. So going to the zoo if you want. If people work there, that would be really convenient, because if they work at the zoo, they can just walk across the street and go to work. How's the food? I haven't tried it yet. I know I tried their pizza before I even went there. It was the buffalo chicken pizza, which is really good. What do you like and not like about the school? I don't like that it's very expensive. Like, it is a private college, but like, come on, it costs the whole body to go there. It's not even that serious. What do I like about the college? That it's very small, because I know for UB, University at Buffalo. It's really big. It's like a whole village, literally, like a whole town. And from Madai, all of the buildings are connected, so you can literally just walk past, like walk through each building without even going outside. What do you think makes this school unique? That it is a private college, and this is, I want to say, one of the number one best college for veterinary degree technician specialist. Like, getting your veterinary degree, you want to go to Madai College because it's the number one school that is for that program. So that's really cool. What would you change about this school? The tuition. What would I change about this school? It would be the tuition, because literally, like, it costs like 6 houses to go to the schools. I mean, they asking for way too much for an education. I mean, everyone needs education. Like, why do it have to be thousands of dollars to just get your education? So for my classes, I was actually thinking about, no, let's back up. For my classes, I'm only taking science classes or science related classes. I know there's a Vet 100 class I'm taking, there's AMP class and lab, there's animal science class and lab, which I already took for 2 years straight. So hopefully that class is gonna be a breeze. I know there's a lot of information from the 2 years that I took at life terms. There is mainly just a lot of medical terminology that I need to know, not just memorize. What classes? There's mathematics of sciences, which is just related to science, like if you want to calculate the dosage, if I'm taking that, like how to prescribe the amount of dosage, like math like that, like Roman numerals, like logarithms. There is like simple math like that that's gonna help with my science classes. What's your favorite class? I can't really say now, but because it's my first week, so it's my first week. I want to say my favorite class so far is Animal Science Lab, because it deals with touching the animals. Like we have to touch rats and mice and rabbits and dogs and cats, and I mean, I'm pretty okay with it. I've touched all those animals before because I work at a pet store, so I see all those animals all the time. So yeah, my favorite class would be Animal Science Lab. How big are your classes? I want to say, because it depends, like I said, it depends on the major, but how big are the classes? For my biggest class is Animal Science. I think it holds, I want to say maybe 45 people. I want to say maybe like 40 to 45 people total in the Animal Science class. That's my biggest class. My smallest class is the Mathematics of Sciences. I know it holds like, what, 20 people, 15, 18 people. So yeah, so because with my Animal Science class that I have for 2 years back, it was, I want to say, around 60 people total. I took that back in high school. So all the high schools combined together to take animal science. It's going to be a very big class because it is, like I said, a competitive major. Do most students live on campus? I want to say maybe roughly 35% of the students live on campus, because maybe they can afford it. Like I said, it is expensive. Yeah, not that many people live on campus because like they drive to school, and some people I heard they say they live 5 minutes away, which is really convenient. I think I live like a half an hour away, so I live here and then I go to school there. How is the Wi-Fi on campus? The Wi-Fi is good, I want to say, because I have Sprint. Wi-Fi sucks with Sprint. Like, they charge way too much. I'd pay like $200 a month just to get no service. So yeah, Sprint. Sprint overcharges way too much for them to be advertising it on TV and then to give you crap Wi-Fi for $200 a month. Doesn't make any sense. Is it easy to get around on campus? Roughly, I want to say no, not yet, at least for me, because it is my first week of college. So I want to say no, not yet. I have to figure out where everything is, like the library, the computer lab. I still don't even know where the bathrooms are. So, yeah. Are sports popular? I'm not sure. I wanted to do volleyball and maybe cheer. But yeah, I do like volleyball. I wanted to do that for my first year, but as of right now, that can wait till next semester. Football, basketball. I haven't really seen anybody like do any sports yet, I don't think. I mean, everyone is just trying to get their classes like flowing a little bit, trying to get comfortable. Where do you like to study? In the library, the computer lab, anywhere where there's a computer, I would say, or anywhere where there's quiet so I can concentrate. How I study is I like a very quiet and isolated place so I can talk and say things out loud, so I can study, so I can do what I need to do to know the terms, know the anatomy, know the math, just so I can know like everything instead of just memorizing it. Are the students friendly? Yes, they are. And I know most of them aren't friendly. Well, I don't know for sure, but like if you just ask like a random stranger a question, they'll like be more than happy to help you or answer your question. I hope you find what you're looking for. I know everyone is not friendly or like it's not easy to make friends with. I know for me I'm easy to get along with. I don't normally like talk a lot because I know with me, like a person that talks a lot is like normally easy to make friends. But yeah, I haven't. Is there diversity on campus? Yes, there is. There is. I want to say an even amount of different racial cultures around. I know there's a lot of Black people, white people, Asian, French, Caucasian, whatever. There's an even I want to say an even amount of cultural diversity that everyone gets along with, I would say. Are there many students from other countries? Yes. I know there's a foreign exchange group, or like a foreign exchange program for people that came from like Long Island, Hong Kong, France, Spain. I know there's lots of people that come from like Europe all the way like across the globe just to come to UB. So I know they're big on like foreign exchange students. Are students cliquish? That's a weird word. Are students cliquish? I'm not sure for that, because not everyone, because like, you know, if you have like a best friend and like you two are always together, then there's somebody new that comes in. I know a lot of people aren't really big on that. They're just comfortable with like their best friend and not anyone new. So I'm not sure for that one. Everyone's different. Was it easy getting into Madai? No. We're getting accepted, yes, because I mean, I think their class rank is a C, I'm guessing, but I got in anyway. So I have applied to Madai, I want to say about 3 or 4 times, and I got accepted each one. So high school, I think my junior year, I applied to Madai. So it's junior, senior. Yeah, I want to say 4 times I applied. Junior year, I applied to Madai. They accepted me right away. I had some interviews at my high school. I had some programs, some events that I went to at Madai during my junior year. I'm not sure what happened. I can't remember. Okay, senior year, I applied back to Madai again. I had more interviews that I had to go to. I met with some administrator from Madai. He came to Cheektowaga. We had an interview. He said I met all the criteria, and that later on I went to some events at Madai. Let's see, I can't really remember. It was 2 years ago. Oh, so I couldn't go because obviously it's an expensive college. It's a private college. And honestly, I didn't know what I was doing, literally, because after high school, because it was expensive, I didn't go to Madai. I wound up not going to Madai. But I did research a lot, and I went there a few times to see what classes I would need for the vet tech program or the pre-vet program. It told me I needed public speaking, which is a weird class, but I don't know. So the classes I needed were just basic general studies, and I could have went there after my senior year of high school, but paying thousands of dollars just for some basic classes I can get at ECC for like $2,000 to $5,000, and then still get money back from ECC, which was it seems more convenient and obviously the right choice. So I just went to ECCC campus after I graduated from Cheektowaga Central High School. So yeah, I went to ECC for 2 years, got all the classes I need from Madai. After those credits, I think I had like 60 credits, 60 something credits at ECC. Then I used those credits to transfer over to Madai. I could have gotten my associate's degree, but didn't want it. I wanted a full 4-year bachelor's degree. Could have got my associate's and then my bachelor's, but I just wanted a full 4-year degree at a 4-year college. even though I'm going there for 2 years. So I think I lost track. Oh yeah, so was it easy getting to Madai? No. After applying to Madai, I met with my advisor, and she was a really big help in breaking down everything for me. And another advisor that I talked to before getting into Madai. The financial aid, everyone is different, but going to Madai, you're going to be at the financial aid office, I'm going to say about 20 to 25 times before even going to Madai, even after getting into Madai, because it's so much back and forth. They have me going here, going there, going back, getting transcripts, getting transcripts from there, getting a note, signing a statement, going back and forth with admissions, with public safety. It's just everything is, it's a lot. It's just, with financial aid, it's like, I mean, you're gonna wind up going back and forth with financial aid in a good or bad way, because it's just a lot of back and forth, getting all the information you need to go to financial aid, for them to tell you, oh, we need this information too from this place and in that place. And it's just a lot of back and forth with financial aid. It was a whole lot. You can even ask my mom, me and her, and then me and my sister. But mainly me and my mom, we went back and forth with financial aid numerous times, and it was aggravating. It was stressful, really stressful. But we made it through it. The last time I was at financial aid was Friday, so still going back and forth with financial aid, but everything is good. I'm attending my classes. So yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth with financial aid. I want to say with any college. I mean, I'm not really sure, but with any college, you're probably going to go back and forth with financial aid. How would you describe your fellow students? I can't really judge or say about the students. Everyone has their own clique. I know a lot of people are just trying to focus on themselves, find their classes, go to the classes, do the homework, come back to school and repeat. I know, like with me, I'm doing that. I want to say, because some people, they might already have friends from previous colleges or high schools that they already just click. For some people that are new to college, freshmen, I'm a junior in college. I've had some high school friends go to Madai. I haven't seen them yet, or they might transfer or drop out, I don't know. So I have had friends that already went to Madai or is going to Madai, or like I said, like transferred. They might have transferred their credits over. For the fellow students, I know some people, they might already. What do you do on the weekends? I work on the weekends, just to keep like my money. I think I'm a part-time worker now, because I'm a full-time student. So I work Friday Eve. I work on I work on the weekends. Not today. Today is a Sunday. I think it's around 1 p.m. 1 o'clock. I don't work on Sundays, preferably because I figured right now, just to see how I would do being a full-time student, how many hours I would need to study for my classes, and just because for this Sunday it would be a nice full day for me to study, look over everything before the week. So yeah, I do work on weekends just to keep consistent money coming in, pay for this expensive phone bill, and yeah. Here is some campus life questions. Am I staying on campus? I'm not staying on campus this semester. I'm not staying on campus this semester because, like I said before, it is very, very expensive to even go to the school and take basic classes. So yeah, I don't know if I'm staying on campus next semester. I'm not sure. Maybe next year. I just want to see how everything goes. It is my first year here. I am a junior in college, but it is my first time coming to Madai. So I just want to know how everything goes before I stay on campus. What majors are popular? The number one major at Madai is the pre-vet or vet tech program. I know, I want to say 70% of the Madai 65% of the Madai students are going into some animal related, some vet tech, pre-vet, an animal based major. For me, it is the pre-vet. I want to be a veterinarian doctor, so I know that's going to be a lot of school for me. So yeah, veterinarian is the most popular major at Madai College. Okay, what makes this school special? Mainly because, like I said, it is the number one school, and it is the number one school where I live, that offers the vet tech program. If you're looking to be any animal related vet, pre-vet, vet tech, vet specialist, receptionist, anything, Madai College is the school to go to. How easy or difficult is it to enroll in the courses you need? I can't speak on everything. For every major is different. So for mine, I know it is, like I said, very competitive. So getting into the classes you would need to be a veterinarian or vet tech, it's very rough because everyone wants to be a vet tech. I mean, whoever's in the vet tech program. So I would say it's very rigorous to be in the class if it's not already filled. Am I guaranteed the major that I'm interested in? Yes, because I wanted to be a veterinarian. It all started when we had our family dog. We had our family dog. I was very, very, very scared of animals, dogs, anything with four legs. Anything with four legs I was afraid of. But yeah, so my family dog, that's where it started. My family dog, my granddad, he actually taught me not to be scared of animals, literally, and that's why I'm in the career that I'm in. It was all because of him and our family dog. The first like pet, actually no, let's back up. We had numerous family dogs when I was like really little, and I think the family dog that we had, it bit me on the cheek when I was like in its face, so I guess it's like it was obvious, like I was in his face. He probably got agitated, bit me in the face. So I've been so afraid of animals for years, and then we got a new family dog that I was afraid of. I didn't go near, didn't touch, didn't look at, didn't even speak to, and he would always come near me, and I would always run away. And then my granddad, he had taught me not to be afraid of pets, animals, anything, because they are a man's best friend, and they're the first things like to ever, like they're like amazing. So he had taught me not to be afraid of animals, and then I had started like petting and talking to our family dog. Then it became more simpler, more easier. I'd start being around him more, taking care of him, walking him, talking to him, hanging around with him. Like he would literally be the first thing I go to before saying hi to the rest of my family. So yeah, I just got more comfortable with that ever since he had told me not to be afraid. So thank God for him, because now that made me realize the career that I wanted to be in. I wanted to learn more about the animals, wanted to learn more about how they think, how they feel, how they see, how they react, animal behavior. So I don't know if I sound sick to you guys. I don't know. Like, you know how you talk, you don't know how you sound until you actually hear how you sound. I don't know how I sound right now. I'm a fast talker, so when I try to slow down, I'm a very fast and upbeat talker. I feel like I sound sick, but I'm gonna slow down because I know I'm talking fast, probably. Do you have an honors college? Yes, I think Madai is an honors college. I mean, it is a private college, so I mean, you'd think it would be an honors college. Yes, I think there are honors programs. What is your 4, 5, or 6-year graduation rate? I'm not sure how to answer that. Wait, what is your 4, 5, 6 graduating rate? I know for the veterinary and vet tech, for that major, I know you have to complete, I'm gonna say 8 to 10 years of college, not college, school, prior to being a full veterinarian. To my educated guess, I'm not really sure if something is, yeah. So, because when I went to my local animal hospital to take my 2 Shih Tzus for their checkup, I talked to one of the doctors, and they said that he said that he had, can't remember, it was 10 years of college, not college, 10 years of school that he did to complete his full veterinarian degree, experience. Like I'm holding my lucky elephant, by the way. He said it had taken him 10 years because, you know, he slept off, so we all know how that gets. So he said it had taken him 10 years, but then it's a minimum of 8 to 10 years, to my educated guess, that you would have for schooling for veterinary degree. For it being my junior year in college, I want to say, because I'm going to grad school or vet school, whatever it's called, to complete and get my licensed exam. I'm gonna say I'd have maybe 6 more years of school left, 6 or 7. I'm not sure. To be a full veterinarian, I'm gonna say I'm gonna need about 6 or 7 years of school left. It's my educated guess. So for my major, apparently they don't take nails, so I had to cut these off. I cut them off. I got them cutting off at the nail salon 2 days ago because they don't take nails. I was so upset. I'm like, and then it had, I don't know if I had it in this video, it was like a baby purple, it was like a purple-ish color, and they're gone. Like, they're gone. Like, they don't take nails. Can't have nails for the I mean, it's understandable for the safety of the animals having long claws. You don't want to poke the animals any wrong way. Picking them up would have been a benefit, but I want to say having long nails is obviously not a requirement in the vet tech career, obviously, because having short nails, you have to like grab and just how to work, not with like breaking, because if you break a nail and it ends up inside, if you're doing surgery on an animal, on an open surgery, and you have nails and they break, it can end up inside the animal, and that's not good. So, and no nails are understandable, but I had to cut them off early because for my lab classes they said absolutely no nails, they have to be short. So yeah, cannot have them in the laboratory procedures. How long will it take longer to graduate if you double major? It depends on what type of majors. I know there's like some majors only take for a two-year degree and then an exam, and then you're into your career. I wanted to do a pre-vet major and a biology major. I want to major in biology because I know that's mainly towards like science, and I wanted science to be like a very big major. I just wanted to have a degree and a biology major, so I'm not sure. We're gonna see where that goes. I kind of still want to do a biology major, as well as the pre-vet major. How do you provide academic advice to students? Well, for anything, I want to say I would need myself academic advice from other students, but it just, let's see, how do you provide? I don't know if I'm gonna answer this right, but for like study habits, I want to say, because some teachers, my professor, he said like to read the textbook and then to read the textbook and then do the homework, or to read three chapters and then do the homework is like kind of insane, because like that's not how I study, that's not how I know the terms, that's not how I know, like it's, I don't know for anyone else. I mean, some people could literally read the chapter, do the homework, and then pass the test. It's like, how are you doing that? Like, I can't do that myself. It's hard. I have to study a whole different way. I have to constantly say back. I have to study the terms, study the anatomy, study the concept, so I can know it. And then if I tell someone else from what I studied, that way, and if it's correct, that way I'll know that I studied it, I memorized it, and now I know it offhand without even thinking about it. Okay, next question. What is the average financial aid package? Well, depending on the major, like I said, it's different for everybody in the academic status you're at. I want to say the average, like the average Madai financial aid package, like before the financial aid to start off, is like over $39,000, I think, to go to Madai, or you can just Google it. It's $39,000. The financial aid package, it shows they're gonna send you a booklet through the mail, stating like the breakdown of everything, like your classes, your housing, let me just show you. So this is what I got from orientation. It's a Madai College swag bag. That's what they call it. And these didn't come with it, but these are the scrubs that I need for the vet tech labs, for the animal science and A&P labs that I have to wear every single lab day. Okay, inside it comes a Madai notebook. I think it's a planner. Yeah, it's like a calendar. You can write notes or goals or anything you want for that day, like upcoming tests. Madai pen and pencil. Okay, and a new student academic convocation. Okay, this is the program that they had it in, everything they did for this day. And for the Madai orientation, they're gonna mail this out to you too. It is a book on everything that they're gonna do for the orientation day. Then there's the Madai folder that I already had set. Okay, and in a folder is going to be a bunch of papers and pamphlets you can look in and see. And I just show you a whole bunch of just like everything that's going to happen for the year. Then it's the Journey Sports Mavericks, Madai Mavericks sports teams, important dates and topics that they send you, and to follow them on social media. It's just a whole lot of stuff that they give you. So for this folder, this is the folder I already had that I just stuffed all the Madai information in. And this is my Madai financial aid package. I have writing on it. This is the financial aid package, and it just shows, like, I'm not going to show it too much because this is my breakdown, but this is how it looks. Just show you the breakdown of the tuition, the room and board, Let me just show it to you guys. It shows you the room and board, the tuition fees, financial aid grant. Okay, and all the breakdown of just everything you can see by costs. Okay, and you have to accept your financial aid award, and it's just all the information you need before getting into the college. And another note, for your personal well-being, apply to as much scholarships as you can. They're going to work out in the long run. I applied for quite a whole bunch actually. I can't remember how many or what they are, but however much money you get back, whether if it's $200, $100, $500, $5,000, apply to as much scholarships as you can, because those are going to pay off. Right, if you get accepted or not, it's going to pay off for something in the long run. If you're doing a 2-year or 4-year college, it's going to deduct some of the tuition off. If your tuition is like $10,000 and you have a scholarship for $5,000, your tuition is only going to be $5,000 plus any loan to take out. Any loan to take out, it's going to be beneficial as well. Oh, and they all got a Madai cup or water bottle. What is the average amount of loan debt that students accumulate? It depends on how much loans you take out. I want to say, I don't know my loan debt. I don't want to know my loan debt. I don't know if I have loan debt. It just depends on how much you take out, how much you need to get into the college. If you haven't already applied for scholarships or anything like that, if nothing else is covered and you have to pay out of pocket and you want to take out more in your loan money, yeah, I'm not sure percentage of students. For Madai being a private college, I want to say roughly people might be over $100,000 in debt. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know my student loan debt. I don't want to know it. It just depends on how much loans you take out. To my educated guess. So that pretty much sums up the video for today. If I didn't cover everything, please leave a comment down below and I'll respond with the most educated answer. And for this week's video, I will be doing a vlog on how the college look, how the classes are, how big are the classes, my classes, just all around the campus. I'll show you guys how everything looks. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time.